Hey guys, this is Neon, and today we're going to be starting with my journey of making Spirit Blossom Aphelios from League of Legends. So today's video is going to be breaking down the cosplay into the different parts and the different steps and everything like that. So it's going to be my entire planning of the cosplay from start to finish. So I use Cosplay Planner, and then so this is going to be like a walkthrough of everything I do on Cosplay Planner to break down the cosplay. It is going to be a very long video, and I'm kind of not sorry. I'm making this as a kind of, I don't know, like a portfolio, and it is a walkthrough of how I'm doing everything and making everything. I don't really mind if you don't care, because I am doing this mostly for myself. So I hope that if you do enjoy, that you stick around for the entire process. So let's get started. So here's my main well, I don't know if this is the main reference, but it is definitely something that I want to reference with regards to like some of the colors and textures, because obviously a splash art is going to be much different to the in-game model. So I just want to make sure that I keep this in mind, because I specifically really like the glowing in the splash art. I quite like that. So like on the necklace pendant, and also on the scarf. The scarf is definitely like intriguing me. I'm not sure what I'll do with the horns. I don't know if I'll do it there. Okay, so here is the main reference that I'm going to be using. So this is going to have all the bits and pieces that I need. Let me quickly find, I'm going to bring up the reference as it is, but so that I can look at it bigger. Okay, here we go. So now we can zoom in more. Ooh, that is crispy. I love that. Okay, so we can see all the parts that we need to do. And like I said, a lot of the proportions are different, and like the textures are different in the in-game model, because obviously it needs to be modeled and seen different, you know, blah, blah. So like these beads, for instance, are different than these beads, because these are smaller. So I'm probably going to make I'm going to probably make it more realistic towards the splash art, and then use the reference sheet as like for shapes and stuff like that. Okay, so alright, so what we gotta do is that we've got to start with that's not what I wanted. We're going to start with sections and tasks. Okay, so I like to start from the top and go down. So let's say horns. Okay, so we've got horns. New section, we've got wig. And then we can actually say jewelry, because then it's going to be necklace 1. Okay, so it's going to be necklace, maybe crescent necklace. And then we've got earrings. And then we've got beaded necklace. And then we've got beaded bracelets. Okay, that looks like that's right. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, cool. So that's jewelry. Horns. Okay, shoulder thing, so it's cauldrons. Okay, and then we've got, so from looking at this picture, so what I can see is that there is some kind of undershirt going on, and then there is like the top. I'm gonna call it a kimono, but now what I am confused about is what this piece is, but because it's the same color, I'm assuming it's part of the... Let's call it tunic. So there's a tunic and then there's a kimono jacket. Let's say that. Okay. We'll even be specific. So blue tunic, white kimono jacket. We've got a belt. We've got pants. And then we've got boots. I also forgot to put down a scarf, which is arguably one of the most important things. And scarf, we can put... Okay, scarf. So any part that I'm missing... He does have little elf ears, which I have done before, so fortunately... why aren't you letting me move it? So now we've got our sections. Now we're going into detail. So... for the horns, I'm wondering maybe doing it with magnets. Okay, so I would need magnets times 4. And then we can say bye. Going to need foam. Okay, so then we're going to make we're going to let's be like super in detail. So we're going to say pattern. We're going to make base. We're going to Dremel. Still haven't decided if I'm going to light it up. And then we're going to paint. And we're going to top coat. Cool. So this is like super in depth. Cool. Nice. We can probably say shading and details because he does have some texture there. And of course I cannot move it. That's great. I love it here. Okay, so horns done. Cool. And then we're going onto the wig. Okay, so we're going to need... I'm probably going to use a white base. Actually, I'm going to probably get a white base and a purple base. White base wig. Purple base wig. We'll make a hairband. So this by, this by. We're going to need pink airbrush paint. I probably can actually use that for the horns as well, because if it's acrylic, then it'll work, actually. Interesting. Okay, bye. Okay, then we're going to need purple airbrush paint. Cool. That's going to be bye. It's annoying that it doesn't move, or maybe it's just my mouse. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past my mouse. Okay, and then we're going to say ventilate, because we're going to make it a lace front, right? I'm going to ventilate lace, unless I get a base that is like the white lace front, and then like remove some of the fibers so that I can make a purple. That's actually a very good thought, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so we're going to say remove white fibers from lace fronts. And then we're going to say ventilate purple fibers into lace fronts. And if I can't get a white lace front, then I can just ventilate from scratch. I do have one of those frontal lace things, so it's not a big deal. We're going to combine base wigs. Don't know what order I'm going to do some of this in, but we'll figure it out. I might do combine base wigs and then ventilate. Can I move it? No, I cannot. Of course I cannot. Of course. Alright, that's fine. It's not like I wanted to anyway. Okay, and then I'm going to cut and style. This is going to be a lot. Like, I'm not sure how to describe it other than that. Okay, and then airbrush purple, airbrush pink. Cool. Sew in base magnets. Now that I think about it, to prevent the horns from like twisting, I might actually like get more magnets and then put it like kind of like this. So one at the bottom, one at the top, so that it's like stays there. Because if it's one single one, then it might like twist around, and I don't want that. So let's go here. So let's say 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 8. Cool. Okay. So that's horns. The wig. Okay, we've got a lot of detail there. Okay, cool. Elf is... I do think... Oh, I don't have the pattern. Let's just say we'll pattern again. Okay. Base leather. Weight form. We're going to burnish the edges. None of this means a lot right now, but I'll show you guys later. Burnish edges. We're going to paint and shade. Okay, cool. And then top coat. Cool. Those are the Aphelios. Nice. Flying through these guys. Okay, jewelry. So normally I would like split these into individual ones, but we've already got quite a few. So I'm going to make it into here. So let's say, well, let me look at the reference quick. Okay. So if I look here, it looks like, I wonder metal, because it's round. So I think it might be metal. Maybe. Okay. Metal base necklace? Question mark? What does it look like in the other reference? Of course, I can't fucking zoom in on this. Love how there's fan art with set, because they know it's canon. Of course it opens in paint. Why wouldn't it? Why is it so small? Oh, guys. Oh, it's still such low quality. Okay, well, we're not getting anywhere. That's fine. It's not like I wanted to. I'm going to assume it's metal because of how round it is. Cool. Solve that problem. Irritating fuck. Anyway. Fuck's sake. Okay, so we've got the metal base necklace. And then we've got the... I'm actually wondering... maybe doing that. And then kind of naming it... because I kind of don't want to put it here. Kind of crescent necklace pendants. It's annoying that I can't move this. Maybe... I hate it here. Okay, cool. That one. We've got earrings that I'm not actually sure how I'm going to do, because they don't actually show it in much detail here. But in this one... I like Elaine's earrings, those are pretty. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I have no idea, like... yeah, we'll leave earrings for now. Okay, beaded necklace. Okay, we're going to say necklace beads. What the fuck? Necklace. What is the shape of yin and yang called? I'm gonna call them teardrops. This one needs to be made as well. Necklace beads, necklace teardrops. Cool. And then we're going to remove this. Okay, and then we're going to look at the bracelet. I'm going to look at the other reference for this one quick. Okay, so in this reference, They're tiny beads separated by other beads, and then the flower petals, leaves, maybe leaves. Yeah, because in the game one, it's just the big green ones. So we're going to say green bracelet beads. I might actually use gemstones for that. They look purple bracelet beads. Because I might make the ones for his necklace and then use gemstones for the bracelets. Okay, so we're going to say bye. We're going to say bye. I'm going to delete that. And then we're going to do bracelets. Bracelet leaves. I'm going to leave that because I'm not sure. And then assemble bracelets. I'm actually wondering if I'm going to somehow connect it to the sleeve so that it stays up on my wrist. But anyway, okay. So that's all the jewelry, isn't it? I believe so. Okay, cool. Pauldrons. Okay, now let's look at pauldrons. So now, I don't actually know if they look metal or like wood, because in the game model, if you look here, kind of looks like wood in a way, that it's like carved from bark. However, if you look at the splash art, it kind of looks like metal. It kind of would be cool if I make them look like bark, because it's Spirit Blossom type of thing. But that's something I'll have to decide. I think, like, to make it interesting, I think I would make it out of, like, quotation marks, make it out of wood. So let's say pattern, assemble, Darren. There's definitely a lot of weathering on there. Weathering? What is the word prime? I didn't do that for the horns. Prime. Okay, we're going to prime it. And then paint. Shade. And then we need to do the attachments, which I'm feeling like I'm probably I wonder what I'm going to do, because now on here, of course they just float, which is lovely. We love game physics. We love it so much. I might make it that it attaches at 3 points, so one at the back onto the kimono, one on the shoulder on the kimono, and one at the front under the scarf, but on the kimono. So we're going to do 3 attachments per side, and then that would be pretty movable. I'm thinking of doing the method where you have like a little bit of like nylon strapping or tape or whatever, cotton tape, and then it like folds over a D-link and then like attaches with a snap or something. So I'm leaning towards that, because I'm not sure if I want to do like quotation marks authentic ones, because this is a game design. It's not going to do it. it's not. Okay, so we're going to say attachments, and then top rows. Okay, cool. I do think I'm gonna go for wood, to be totally honest. Okay, cauldrons, done. Okay, next we're going for the scarf. So now, if you look, so here on the splash art, it's kind of ethereal, there we go, ethereal, and it has like all these wisps and stuff, and then obviously it's very simplified in the game model that it's just solid. But I do want to try and make it as ethereal as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a base that's probably going to be like a light blue that I'm probably going to dip dye in and then make it dark blue at the bottom. It's going to be kind of sheer, and I'm going to put LEDs on it so that it glows. Cool. And then probably going to have some like strips of purple organza that I'm going to put like in a wispy form kind of thing. It is a little difficult because now the colors are different completely from this one to this one. So I'm probably going to have to choose exactly like, okay, I'm definitely going with this one's colors, which is fine because I do want to use this one as my main reference. So I think then I'll do this light blue teal as the base, honestly dye it purple. I think I might make it purple, either purple or, I don't know. Purple or dark blue, I'm going to have to see. And then have these, I could always make it dark blue and then introduce some purple into it like that. That could work. Okay. And then ooh, interesting. And then on the back, it like kind of, there's different layers. So what I can do is have that base layer in teal blue, and then maybe dip dye the purple as well, so that it like layers all over. This is pretty interesting. So it's probably going to be, well, it's not going to be very thick, like as a scarf, because it's going to be like organza and stuff like that. So I think that will be fine. And I still also don't know what I'm going to make the leaves out of, or how I'm going to make the leaves. But I think that could be an interesting take. Okay, cool. Let's write those things down. Scarf. Cool. Going to go light blue organza. Either organza or chiffon. It depends, honestly. Light blue organza. Purple question mark? Purple organza. Organza. Purple organza. Blue/purple dye? Question mark? Pink leaves. I'm going to say make so I don't get confused. I'm going to say buy. I'm going to say buy. And we're going to say buy. Cool. Pink leaves. Cool. Then we're gonna have to get LEDs. I'm going to buy LEDs and electronics. I'm gonna have to do everything at once. Okay, LEDs and electronics. Okay, then we have to make base scarf in blue. Okay, in light blue. I'm gonna make, and then we're going to dip dye. We might actually dip dye the purple so that it starts off blue and then goes into that purple, but we'll see. Attach. Oh, hello. Attach purple to blue. To base. The base scarf, I think that's what I'll have to do the layers with, and then just continuously layer them. It's going to be very much a trust the process thing. Layer scarves. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a trust the process. I might actually work on making the scarf and then put LEDs in. We'll see. LED work. Cool. And then pink leaves we've already got. Okay, I think we've got that. Cool. Scarf. Now we move to the blue tunic. So, okay, so this is pretty interesting. So if we look here, it doesn't actually look like he has that extra layer? Question mark? It doesn't actually look like he's got that extra layer, that thing. I'm going to still do it, but it's interesting that it's not there. So for the blue tunic, first of all, we're going to do a pattern. Honestly, markup. I
try to get away with not doing mock-ups, and that's a really bad habit. But I just don't feel like it, and it's often to my own detriment. I wonder what I'll make this out of. Maybe out of the satin, honestly, because like I think I can be fancy. Blue satin, and then for the gold, I'm also going to get some, maybe gold satin. Okay, and then I wonder, I might actually get bias tape for the little stripes, like these ones. I might get bias tape, or make bias tape? Question mark. I might actually. I'll see if I can get a color that's right, and then like go from there. The shape is pretty unique. There's also there's like if you look over here, there's some patterns over here, so I'll need paint, because that I think I do with paint. I wouldn't do that with applique. The applique is probably going to be the gold, so I think I'm going to do that with paint. I actually don't know, maybe with applique. Paint blue / blue applique? Question mark? Yeah, I think I'll have to see. And like obviously it's a lot flatter because it's on this image, but I'm also trying to see. So this looks like it's part of the tunic underneath, and then these parts are part of the kimono, and these look to be a slightly darker shade of blue. Interesting. I might have to dye it that darker shade of blue. I'm going to say blue shade 1 satin. Cool. Lighter blue shade 2. I wonder if... So this... Is this similar to this one? No, it is completely different shades. Brilliant. Love it here. Shade 3. Cool. Love it here. Even the belt is a different color. Actually, the belt is the same color as the shade 2, interestingly enough. But it looks like it's more of a rope kind of thing, so that's sad. What are the parts? So the tunic needs sleeves, shoulder, fucking whatever those are, the front and back. He's got a little crotch flappy, which is interesting, and he's got like a side piece going on there. Okay, interesting. Honestly, just say a single tunic. Ooh, lining. What am I going to do for lining? Do I want to line it? Lining? Question mark? We'll have to see, because it's already going to be quite a few layers. I also hate not lining things, so we'll have to see. Okay, so we've done the blue tunic. Now it's time to move on to the kimono. So there's specific fabric that I want to get for this. It is white oriental brocade. I think it's jacquard brocade. I'm just putting words, honestly. Don't quote me. Jacquard. There we go, that word. Okay, that I need to buy. Sweet. The purple, whatever, the fucking pink. So I don't know if I want to do this out of, like, paint, out of dye. Because I don't think I want to do it applique, because I'm not going to find a matching pink, and then it's going to clash in texture. Because if you look at the splash art over here, like it's got, I don't know, and like, so the reason why I'm using that brocade is because I'm not going to get this nice texture like this, but I'm going to make it a little bit more. This is where I'm going to take some artistic interpretation, and I'm going to use the floral brocade. I think it's going to be subtle enough, so I think it'll be fine. But now I'm not going to find a matching pink, and I don't think I want to dye it. So, actually, dyeing it. I'll have to test it. But so there's this technique called use-end dyeing that involves using a resist paste to dye like by hand, right? Resist paste. I'm probably gonna have to make it. Cool. Okay, use-end dyeing. Hot pink dye. Cool. And then on top of that we can paint. Paint stripes. Paint lines. I don't like them being stripes. Okay, so lines, and then it can get some more how do you say? It can get some more depth that way. Interfacing. I'm going to leave, I think I have this, so I'm just going to leave it as like an instruction, so to make. So for the, what should I call it? For the kimono, I'm not sure if I'm going to make the lining the same fabric, because I know that this is technically part of, it's the facing, you know, and this is outside bits. But I think I can do a bit of like a tailoring method that it's lining like a, I don't know, maybe acetate lining to be fancy, or even a satin or something. And then it's like I attach different, I might do that. Because then I don't have to get as much of the brocade. So, question mark. We're going to need gold edging. What did I decide the shade was? I can't decide if this shade is the same as this shade. It kind of looks like it. Like if you look at it, it kind of looks like it. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I don't think they're going to sue me. So we're going to say that, okay, so that is blue shade 1. Okay. Blue shade. I wonder if I should dye the white brocade blue for those parts, because then it'll keep the texture. I'll have to see on the mock-up. Did I not even say mock-up? So we're going to say pattern mock-up, definitely. You know, I just noticed he's got this like bit over here, and this is the same shade as the bias tape. Okay, interesting. And the bias tape was shade 2. Cool, cool. Blue shade, blue center back, shade 3. This might be all for the kimono jackets. Okay, awesome. This is very, like, this design is very top heavy. Like, everything's upper body, and then the bottom is like, meh. Okay, so belt. What are we doing with the belt? So, the belt is woven like normal braid, and then it's got this huge gem type of thing with these gold bits over here. Okay, and then in the model, it looks like this. So it's got tassels. Okay, I'm gonna have to see what I'm going to make this out of. Interesting. Okay. Weaving material, and then this I'm going to say that I need to research it. So this I'm not actually going to put too much because I'm still a little unsure. Gold pieces. This needs to be made. So interestingly enough, so if we look at the model and if we look at the splash art looks like a huge gemstone, like maybe jade or something. This one has a glowy type of thing going on. I'm not sure I like the glowy bits, but I'm also not going to find a huge gemstone to put there. So I'm wondering if I put a light in there, but then paint it to look like a gemstone. And then just 2 birds, 1 stone. So we're going to get an empty Christmas bauble, electronics. We're going to get probably some organza cut-offs. To be honest, like painting it might not turn out so well because you'll see all the mistakes. It's gonna be difficult. Yeah, I'll have to decide. And then we're going to do LED work. Yeah, and then the weaving material is the main thing that I need to search and learn, because otherwise I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay, so that is the belt. Cool. Next, we have the pants. So Splash Art does not have pants or boots. Cool, so we're just relying on the bottle. So it has panels, which is something that I did with my Tears of the Kingdom link. But that was stretchy fabric. This is going to be... I'm not actually sure what fabric I would use. Maybe a cotton, honestly. A cotton or a linen might work. This is a navy color. Navy cotton / linen. Definitely not pure linen, because you won't fucking catch me dead. Okay. And then we're going to pattern. Maybe make a mock-up, because I don't trust myself. And then we're going to do panels. Pockets, absolutely. I don't know how I'll get to the pockets, but I fucking want them. Pockets, and then let's see. And then just normal assemble. I wonder, maybe should make it a zip, or if I should make it elasticated, or maybe a drawstring to make that could be cool, just to make it a little bit more authentic. Yeah. Just, yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. So those are the pants. Cool. Boots. Boots are going to have to be patterned first. Let's see. I actually think that I might be able to wear base boots and then like these legging bits over it, and then maybe forego the gold soles. I might be able to do that. I'll have to research, because then at least I can be a little bit taller. Because I'm so short. I'm going to put it under here, base boots. And then I'm going to say bye, but I might have them. Depends. And then, what shade blue is this? This honestly looks like shade 2. Shade 2 blue. I wonder if it would have to be vinyl, like stretch vinyl or something. It would have to be something vinyl-y. So we'll say that. And then it also has the gold. Stretch gold? Question mark? I wonder if we would need a zip. Zips? Question mark? There's a lot of question marks here, I'm noticing. Okay. I just realized I left out the most horrible part for me that I don't want to do, that I am dreading of doing. Do you see this shit? I don't know why I've chosen Calibrim to do, but I don't know, it looks kind of pretty. Because the choices are between Calibrim, maybe Severum, I'm not sure. I don't really want to do Gravitum. Infernum, I'm not too fond of. And I've already done Crescendum. Crescendum I like the most, I won't lie. But I've already done him. And him. Giving it a gender. But I've already done Crescendum, so I'm not sure if I should do it again. But it is the prettiest, I won't lie. But it would challenge me a lot to do Calibrim. And it's so scary. Oh, it's so scary. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna try. Okay. Calibrim. I hate my life. Okay, I definitely want this part to below. I might do these parts with actual like fake leaves to give it like more texture. Oh, it looks like the LED work goes all the way to the top. Okay. So let's say electronics. We're going to buy that. And then we're going to say the LED work that's going to be made. Okay. PVC pipe base. I have a friend in Cape Town that is definitely going to give me advice with this. EVA foam base. Okay. Dremel. We're probably going to... Well, we need foam. We need foam. Okay. There is leather strapping on the handle over here. Probably weathering. Prime. Base paint. Shading. Leaves. I don't know how I'm gonna do these. Maybe the same way that I do the pink leaves? Question mark. Leaves. And top coat. It feels so simple, but... Or rather, it looks so simple, but it feels like an absolute nightmare. The more I look at it, though, the better I'm feeling. I'm not gonna lie. Blue leather strapping. Okay, so that's Cauldron. Okay, is there anything else that I'm going to do? I won't lie, I was contemplating making multiple of the weapons, but it's not going to work for the skit. The skit! Oh my god, guys. Skit. Okay. Plan, or rather write script. Music, sound design, voice acting, props question mark, animation in background, and then probably actual blocking, and then practice. Okay, that's a skit. And then for fun, I'm going to do portfolio, progress pictures, reference pictures. I'm going to treat this video as like a kind of portfolio. So, film progress, make portfolio. I wonder if I'm going to 3D print anything, but we'll see, honestly. Depends how quickly I can learn. But cool. I think this is all I need to plan at the moment. Yeah, I think this is all I need to plan at the moment. This is exciting. Exciting. Here, oh my god, he's so cute. He has a little birthmark over there. On his... Oh, he's so pretty. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, then I think that is everything.
So now is going to be the part that is... Well, now I have to make the cosplay. So I am going to be walking you guys through each part of the process. I'm going to separate everything into like the pieces. So this is the scarf, this is the tunic, this is the kimono. So it's going to take a while to, I don't know, get to those videos, and it's because I need to make the thing, I have to edit the thing. So this is going to be the interim video. So I hope that you guys are going to stick around for the long run, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.